Hello children, it's Mrs. Lee here. It's assembly number 12 and it's the week beginning the 4th of December 2023. How are you? I hope that you are okay. Me? Oh, thank you for asking. I'm okay too. Come with me, let's do our routine. What's the time, Mr. Wall? Well, I can see that the long hand, the minute hand, is, well, it's pretty much on the 12, isn't it? And I know that that means, yep, you're right, o'clock. Now I look towards the short hand, which is the hour hand, and that's pointing towards the number 2. I put it all together and I get, that's right, it says 2 o'clock. We're in December, so Mrs. Turner has changed our language of the month. I don't know if you can see that. Guten Tag, Guten Tag, and we are learning German. You might remember this from last year. It's Christmas time at Hertford Infants and Preschool. We always learn a little bit of German, and this is an easy way to say hello or good day to somebody. Guten Tag. Can you say Guten Tag? But that must mean that our Makaton sign has changed. It's one we've had before, children. It's a special one. Put your hand inside the other hand and then you're going to pull it down twice. And that means friends. Friends. Can you sign friends? Fab. Friends are very important to us, aren't they? We need to keep them close by us now. Make sure that we are, as we enter into the season of goodwill around Christmas time, that we are being, that's right, we are being helpful, we are being safe with our friends, we're being helpful with our friends, we're looking after them. Can you see? I've got my candle on again. Now, if you are in class 1 and class 2, you'll know more about the candle and about the light because Reverend Charlie came into assembly, didn't he, with his friend Beth, and they talked to us all about why light is important at Christmas time. Do you remember? And he had all the sparkly lights, and we sang the song about the sparkly lights. Now, if you are in year 1 and year 2, you will see Charlie and Beth this week. And they will talk to you about why it's important at Christmas time to think about light. Now, I've got lots of bright things happening. I don't know if you've seen around our school, but I'm going to show you some pictures now. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1. Did you see Christmas trees and lights up, a new author of the month display with Raymond Briggs? We've got our Elfridges display up. So many things for you to come and look at. Lots and lots of Christmas books to come and look at. And just outside Mrs. Lee's office, near the German display that we've got for our language of the month, we've got a lovely nativity scene. Now you were really good last week. I've still got all the characters from my nativity scene here. So when you came into the hall to eat your lunch, you looked at them but you didn't touch them. And you can come and you can touch the knitted nativity scene, but are you allowed to move it and take it away? No, that would make Mrs. Lee very sad. So please make sure that you are being very, that's right, helpful with everything that's here and leaving it for others. Now also, did you see all of our lovely Christmas pictures that are up? Thank you so much for those people that are colouring them in. I'm hoping to put more up soon. Now, I said to you, I don't know if you remember, that we have changed our author of the month and we're going to think about a man called Raymond Briggs. Now, Raymond Briggs is no longer with us. That's a bit sad, isn't it? But he did create some amazing books that have also been made into TV programmes, and I can bet that one of you here has seen on the television maybe the snowman story or the snow dog story. And this book actually shows you the story in pictures and in words. But when Billy arrives at the house, he has his own dog, but unfortunately his own dog is very, very old. And I think you might know this, but sometimes when things get very old and tired, especially animals, then they sometimes pass away, don't they? They die, which is very, very sad. So Billy is quite sad. He's feeling lonely. It's winter now, a bit like it was at the weekend. I had to wrap up warm. And Billy has done something that some of you might have done, which is write a letter to Father Christmas. And he's about to take it downstairs when he trips over on the floorboard. And when he lifts up the floorboard, he finds a box. And inside the box, he finds an old worn-out hat, some pieces of coal, a shriveled tangerine, and a tatty green scarf. Now, if you know this story, some of those items might have belonged to somebody. So Billy unfolded the scarf and he sees a photograph. How odd! And then he realises another boy has lived here in the house and he made an amazing snowman. And I'm going to make a snowman too, says Billy, getting the good idea. So he ran outside and he took the box outside and he began to build his very own snowman. He used 2 pieces of coal for the eyes and a new tangerine for the nose. And at last of all, he gave him a great big smile. His snowman was perfect, but he had more snow. And Billy had an idea of his own. He started building again. And bit by bit, with 2 socks for ears, he makes I don't know if you can see there, children. That's right, a snow dog. Now it was late. Billy said goodnight to his 2 new friends and he went inside to bed. Now, if you know what happens next, can you tell us? Yes, that's right. In the middle of the night, Billy wakes up because he can hear something. And when he looks outside, he can't believe his eyes because he's pretty sure that the snowman and the snow dog are moving. Look, they've come to life. I love all those little twinkly lights on him. The snowman politely shakes his hand and the snow dog bounds around and up and down to say hello. And they get onto a sledge. Billy climbs on board and out through the gate they went towards the park and up the hill. When they reached the top, Billy gasped in amazement. The air was full of flying snowmen. I don't know if you can see. Suddenly the snowman took Billy's hand and started to run. Billy grabbed the snow dog and before he knew it, look, they're flying through the sky. They fly over the rooftops, high above the city and across the countryside. How amazing. All of a sudden, the snowman sneezes. Uh-oh, and his nose pops off. Oh dear. They swoop down to find it, and they find something else covered in snow. Can you see what that is? That's right, children. It's an aeroplane. They climb in, and the snowman works his magic, and off they fly over and above the land and the houses to the North Pole. Well, what do they see when they get there? It's a snowman party going on. Look at them everywhere, having a good jolly time. In fact, they had all come to compete in the snowman's annual downhill race. Wow, if you can see them all lined up there. Billy and the snowman reached the starting line just in time. The whistle blew and they were off. Twisting and turning, they sped down the course. Soon Billy and Snow Dog were the only ones left, battling it out with a penguin. And just as it seemed certain that the penguin would win, the little snow dog stretched forward and broke the finishing line tape with his nose. Cool, that sounds like teamwork. That sounds like they were good friends. They had won! Hooray! Well, amidst the celebrations, who should arrive but Father Christmas? And he gave Billy a small parcel. This is for you. Happy Christmas. But there was no time to open that parcel because they had to get back. Nearly morning. When they landed in Billy's back garden, it was time for him to go back inside to bed. I wish you could come with me, said Billy, but you would. What do you think would happen to them? Yeah, that's right, they would melt, wouldn't they? He reached into his pocket and he took out a hanky, but he found a present from Father Christmas. Quickly, he unwrapped it, and inside was a brand new dog collar. He fastened it around the snow dog's neck. Can you see, children? There you are, he said, just like a proper dog. He turned to go, but as he did so, the snow dog's collar started to glow. Brighter and brighter until suddenly... Can you guess what happens? Woof! And where the snow dog had been, there was now a real live dog. His tail was wagging with delight. "Oh," said Billy, "you're just what I asked for my letter to Father Christmas." Overjoyed, he hugged the snowman, and then it was time to go inside. Back in his bedroom, Billy waved goodnight to the snowman, and then he snuggled down on his bed with his new friend. "I think I'll call you Socks," he said, as he drifted off to sleep. How exciting. But when Billy woke up, Socks was nowhere to be seen. Billy's heart sank. Had it all been a dream? Then he heard an excited bark. Billy rushed downstairs, and there was Socks waiting to go out to play. Billy opened the door, and out Socks sped, bounding towards the snowman. But, oh dear children, the snowman was gone. He'd melted. Maybe he can build another one, who knows? But he got a new friend. Can you remember the sign for friend? That's right. That's lovely, isn't it? Billy got his friend. He wrote a lovely letter to Father Christmas, didn't he? Got his wish granted. How exciting. Right, I know that lots of you are going to be excited around school because there's so many things going on. We've got visitors coming in. We're starting to make things. We're starting to buy things for Elfridges. So many things going on. But you need to remember what's behind my shoulder. That's right, children. The 7 golden rules. And they are here to keep us happy and safe. And especially if we want to keep our friends feeling safe and happy in our school. Right, we're going to finish off though with our school prayer. Let's all say the words together. Help me to do the things I should, to be to others kind and good, in all my work and all my play, to grow more loving every day. Amen. Right, I'm going to put this book back on my display. I will open the research centre, but only if people make sure they look after it. If you get a chance to come to Elfridges, you're going to have to fill it in one of these. On the top here, you're going to write in pencil who your gift is for. Mum, Dad, Nan, I don't know. And then here, you're going to need to write your name. Use it with pencil. Now, Mrs. Lee will help you, all right? I will help you, but maybe you could, in cool time or in ready to learn time, just have a little think and a little practice writing who it is going to go to, your gift, and who it's from, your name. You think you might be able to do that? Make life a lot easier for you. Okay, must make sure I blow out my candle now.